Explain.
You need to just get out of that. You need to get out of that area and just plug yourself into church, talk to the pastor of the church, sit down and some time with them and spend some time with them, and that's what you need to do. So you got to put yourself, every time you start getting those thoughts, open the Bible up and start reading it. That's where you need to be. Anytime you start getting those thoughts, open the Bible up and start reading it. Just make that a habit, just a regular thing that you start doing when you start getting some of those thoughts. You got a Bible?
Actually, I do have a Bible. I have a Bible of Christianity. I have a Bible of Norman. I have a Bible of Muslim, Shiite, and Sunni.
The Holy Bible.
I have a bunch of Bibles.
The Christian Bible.
A Christian Bible. I have a bunch of
Yeah, that's the
Bibles.
Christian Bible. That's the one you need your focus on.
Yeah, actually, I have.
Put all the other
Norman,
ones
even
here.
Norman. Even Norman. Even Norman. I have a bunch of Bibles. I'm just trying to decipher, like,
okay.
What do you mean by all this?
Well, this video is going to go up with the ones that have over 700 up there on our website. And I've talked to a lot of atheists. We've talked to a lot of Muslims. We've talked to I've even talked to a guy one time that told me about aliens. Okay, so I've talked to a lot of different people. Okay, since last June, and listen to them, watch some of them. It's on racetoheaven.com is the website.
Okay.
Go up there and look at them. And but my best recommendation to you is that any time you start getting those thoughts, open that Bible up and get into prayer. That's what's going to help you. You got to create a habit of doing that.
Okay.
That's got to be your habit.
Have you heard of loosechange.com?
No.
Or loosechange.org?
No.
Or have you heard of Alex Jones, which is based on conspiracy between Skull and Bones and all these Harvard people. But the weird aspect of it is that my cousin actually is wanting to go to Harvard, which actually got accepted to Harvard.
Wow.
Actually, she's only 17 years old and she got accepted to Harvard.
Good for her.
I'm like, that's good for her.
Mm-hmm.
The world is conspired against conspiracy, but
you want peace, right? Let's get back to that, right? You want peace,
yes.
right? Just follow my recommendation and you're going to get some peace. Getting out into all other stuff, that ain't going to give you peace. That's going to make you fearful. That's going to be where your mind is going to be. You don't want that, right?
Yeah.
You want peace. I'm giving you the best medicine. That's the best medicine I know. Okay? And that's where you need to be, and just work on that and just develop a habit of it. Maybe read, I tell people, take at least, the minimum, 15 minutes a day. Read the Bible. Pick a time during the morning or night, whatever you want to do it, and just read. And start at the beginning and start reading it. Just go through it, and then start all over again. And then start all over again. Over and over and over again.
Religion always prophesies about peace and prophecy, but who's making the deadly warfare and misery when religion is supposed to be kept as a prophecy? I'm sure that you heard of the Prophecy Club.
No.
You haven't heard
No,
of
the Prophecy Club, no, I haven't.
Look that up on the Google, Prophecy Club.
Mm-hmm. But there's always going to be sin in this world. There just is. There's there'll be wars. They will until that day comes. They're called trials. We will have trials the rest of our life.
I mean,
my wife and I, we lost an 18-year-old son, November of 2007. Just lost him, car accident, gone. So it happened. It was painful. We felt it, but we got to go on. Right? It's like you got to go on.
Yes.
But you got to plug yourself in the right outlet. The right outlet is Jesus Christ. That's where you need to be. That's my best thing I can tell you. And that's given us peace like nothing has ever in our life.
I prefer Jesus Christ and all of the saints and all of the prophets that came before him and after him, that professes about peace and humanity and how humanity is supposed to be lived upon, and regardless of technological advances due to humanity and technological advances that is not due to humanity, It doesn't matter. It's about peace, and actually that's what the main course of is. And Jesus was a radical, which did not believe in worshiping money as far as being as God. I mean, I'd rather be poor and believe in God than actually I am being poor and believe in God. I'd rather be poor and believe in God than actually I am. You know what I mean? Do you
It talks about the rich man. It's gonna
rich man and poor man.
because the rich man has so much, and for him to give up that lifestyle and follow Jesus Christ, it's going to be very difficult for them to do that.
I mean, I understand. I mean, like our kids, our children.
Not to say that being rich is bad or anything by any means,
I'm
but
not saying that.
it's a harder thing to walk away from money.
Exactly.
If you had millions and millions in the bank and you were traveling all over the world, how much time would you have for God? That's the question.
That's the question. In God we trust. In God we trust.
Would you spend the same amount of time with Him?
In God we trust. Who do we really trust? Money? Or actually you as a human being, me as a human being, as a children being of human
The world we live in wants to tell you to trust in the money.
Trust in money, exactly. Yeah. And what do humanity always says? Trust. Money is root of all evil.
Sure it is. Sure it is. You know,
I mean, money is good. I mean, of course, you have money. You have.
Jesus Christ needs to be your focus, not money, not this world. This world is temporary. You don't know when this life is going to end.
Exactly.
It could be tomorrow. It could be tonight.
Exactly.
And if you haven't accepted Jesus Christ into your life, where are you going?
Who knows?
The Bible says if you haven't done that before this life ends, you're going to go to hell. And that's what I don't want for you. That's why I'm taking the time out to speak with you and just really make sure you at least give it a chance.
No, I mean, I wish people would understand that to a point. As far as I came to this country, I had a Christian humanitarian.
That's right.
I had a Christian humanitarian, which was in India, which believed in as far as me being in this United States of America.
No, you should believe that right there.
I believe in that. I wish I can give him a hug and a kiss. Like, thank you.
Well, thank you. I know he'd want you. I know he'd want you to be there right now.
I kiss him. I would actually kiss him. I remember all the statues they had of Jesus Christ, the Lamb, and everything. Mm-hmm. I respect it. I have no disrespect for the Christian religion, Catholicism religion. But actually, I looked upon that and I'm like, wow, this guy is incredible. Mm-hmm. This guy is actually a humanitarian. Mm-hmm. Regardless of his religious beliefs, of what he believes in. Mm-hmm. This guy is actually a humanitarian.
He cared about you.
He cared about me. I mean... Yeah. How could you forget about somebody that actually did that? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Actually, I'd be like, oh, screw him. You know, there's no way possible you can actually say that.
That's right. Well, I've got another interview we need to do tonight, but it was nice talking to you. Really nice talking to you.
Okay. My wife. God bless the world. God bless you. God bless him.
Yeah.
And God bless everyone.